Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So today it's going to be the first plan with me in my Erin Condren Academic. This is the one that I've been using for my business and it has been working out super well. Let's go ahead and take a quick flip so I can show you what is going on in here. So I did those freebies and here's a closer look. So what I actually did was I started covering the calendar. I wanted to make sure I can put these in here. And I will definitely be able to fit 6 here and then of course 6 more here. I don't care that the calendars are getting covered. You guys, I don't use them. So it's kind of nice to also have a quick glimpse of what kits I've been using, you know, for the monthlies. So I'm excited for that. I think it's great. I obviously been doing anything there, so that's fine. So July, all I did was keep the monthly and the dashboard, and then I took out the weeks and, you know, used my tape runner and you put it to the notes page that is opposite the August. So because I actually start this planner in August, but I thought it would be interesting to kind of plan out what had happened and see how I'm going to be doing things. So there's not a lot of information in there, but it kind of set me up for August. Now this month has been really crazy with all the technical issues, but they've seemed to not resolve, but they've gotten better. So I think even though it's not 100%, I haven't taken the computer in yet. I'm still working with it, and I'm able to get things done. Facebook group, yes, you guys, in case you didn't know, I did open one and I'm already showing November sneak peeks in there. So you guys want to get over there and get signed up because I do also plan on having more flash sales. Now that the computer seems to be not as bad, I want to start having flash sales again. So get on over there and we'll get you in that group. I will leave not only my Etsy shop link down below, but also the Facebook group link. Okay. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will make sure I check that out as well. So this was the first week. This was my bouquet from August. This is my bejeweled from August. I also used Robin's kit from her August seasonal and it turned out super cute in here as well. And I will actually leave her shop link down below too so you can see it. Now, today is actually the 21st. So there is nothing in here, but I did go ahead and kind of pre-plan. It gives me an idea of where I'm going with things, and I really like that. So I did actually plan out the September. That is actually a little crooked, but okay. So bouquet was done already in here, and we're good. Like I'm already ahead of schedule. I was supposed to cut the special release here and release it during Fall Planner-thon. I didn't. I actually already released it. So I will try to remember to link down below the video for the Oktoberfest release. This is a limited week, well, not limited, but it's a special weekly collection. You have the weekly and also the daily duo weekly. There's no months or anything, but I thought it would be fun because Oktoberfest starts on the 22nd and it goes through the 5th. So I will leave that link down below as well, the video for that. So let's go ahead and here in the dashboard, we can see that things are getting filled in a little bit more frequently. I've changed the way I'm doing my deadlines now, so I'm going to leave this for this month. However, come October, it will be a little different. But yeah, I'm liking the way this is going. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So of course, this is the week. This is my September bouquet. So I haven't done my daily duo yet, but I do use some of these stickers in here, so I'm going to leave these here as well. I did do the monthly, but I might use some of the labels. So I'm going to put all my daily duo stuff off to the side. And let's go ahead and get started on this. All right. Okay, so I've been also doing, you know, my weekend banner here like I used to with my plum paper. So that is super cute. Let's go ahead and do that. The first week I did this in the planner. I actually did this up at the top and then used this spare piece down here. But I really love it this way. So we're going to do that again. Okay. Because it kind of just separates the weekend from my so-called like work week. All right, so let's get these days. My candle is in the way, sorry. And sometimes I do these a little differently. They don't always go in the same way, but for right now, this is where we're going to go with them. All right. Yeah, I really love this planner. I actually am hoping that Erin Condren will keep it this way because I really, truly enjoy this so much better because the other one I think was more horizontal, and I think that was part of the thing that was screwing me up because as much as I loved the way the days were broken down and how they had like the checklists and whatever, I have a hard time in a horizontal, and I'm beginning to realize that's why I don't like dashboards. I don't like the horizontals. I didn't like that original academic for that reason. And I think that's why I couldn't find a way to make it fit. This being a vertical has actually been easier. So I think what I'm going to do is grab this strip here. Maybe I'll lift this up and still do it down here. There we go. That works. I'll just pop this back on here. Put that back down. And now we'll do Sunday. And we'll do the dates. And we'll be good to go there. Okay. So let's see, we have the first. Can't believe we're actually planning for the beginning of September. I'm so excited though. I am an autumn girl at heart. I always have been. If it were autumn all year long, I would be thrilled to death. Summer is not my favorite in the least. And sorry for all you summer people out there. I apologize, but yeah, it's just not for me. So here we go. Let's see what else we can do here. I've been liking putting this bigger box down here. Because it kind of goes for when I do like this week. So this gives me a place to plan things out for the week. You know, like what are the focuses and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and put a couple little dots in there. I usually do like three to four. Sometimes I'll only do a couple, but I think we'll do 3 today, and that should work out nicely. Okay, and then over here, I've been doing next week. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna steal one of these labels off of I'm gonna steal one of these labels off of, I'll grab the yellow one since we've got the green there. That's off my week at a glance for my daily duo. And since I'll be using that here shortly, that's fine. And actually, I think I'm gonna do the dots first. And then I'll make sure I can put the label like directly above it. There we go. I think I'll justify it to this side, and we'll put some little deco there as well. All right, so I'm gonna grab the next week. And that works out good there. Okay, so I think I'm kind of done with this right now. Let's see, what other, I have this deco up here. That would look nice down there. Sundays, I don't really do too much of anything in the shop, so this will work out good. And it'll be nice and decorative. And actually, I'm going to take this little box here. And I've actually been putting this here because sometimes that's kind of like my midweek sort of, you know, or end of the week, I should say, check-in. So that works out good there. Let's see. don't know if I need anything else in here. I think I'm gonna, up here, pop 1 asterisk because I know I'm gonna have stuff to start on in the middle of the week, or at the beginning of the week, and I'll have stuff to start on in the middle. And then I think I'll drop 1 right down here as well. So that'll be the 3 there, and then a lot of times I do sort of like a Saturday morning check-in, so that'll work out good there. Yeah, I think that's good. So that's kind of all I've been doing in here. So, and let me explain really quick. So originally what I was doing, let me turn back. Originally what I was doing is I would design and do all the designing, and then I would do all the printing, and then I would do all the cutting. So that's kind of what this all was based on. So what I've decided to start doing is I'm going to design a page, proof it, you know, look at it on the screen, make sure there's no misspellings or errors, and then print it and cut it right away while it's up on the screen. This way I'm not opening and closing things a million times. So I'll start on a project here, get that all finished. Start another project here, get that all finished, so on and so forth. So I'll keep these asterisks in here just as kind of like a guideline to remind me where I'm at. And then I will also be using these labels. I like these because they fit over the period of a few days. So, and actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna do kind of like I do when I put my videos and things in my planners. I think we're gonna do this. Stuck to my finger, there we go. All right, and I think we'll put 1 here. And put this 1 here. And then I'm gonna drop another 1 here. And we'll drop this 1 down a little. There we go. And then I think I'm gonna drop 1 more up here. Now, if these don't end up getting used, I can either change the way I do it the following week or whatever, but this is a really good way for me to kind of get a hold on how this works. The planner itself is working great for me. It's just a matter of I'm changing things to suit my schedule. So I really like how that looks, guys. Super cute. All right, so in any case, I will leave my Etsy shop down below, of course, where you can get all these adorable stickers for the September Bouquet release. And also, don't forget, Oktoberfest. Yeah, so I'll leave my Etsy shop link down below. I will leave my Facebook group link down below. Get on over there so you guys don't miss out when I do have the next flash sale and you don't miss out on the sneak peeks. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.